Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into episode 3 of To My Shore. And listen, this chapter was a roller coaster. I thought I was prepared, but the emotional tension between Fan Xiao and You Shulang? Absolutely next level. So let me walk you through what I understood from reading it, because this chapter is where the game between them starts cracking open into something much deeper and much more dangerous. The scene opens with something surprisingly soft. Lu Xun is carrying an exquisite gift box and heading home. But that moment is only a brief distraction, because the focus shifts instantly to Fan Xiao, who's leaning against his car, watching the building like he's watching a battlefield. He plasters on a smile while Lu Xun is still in view. But the second the door shuts, that smile slips right off his face. And that's when you realize Fan Xiao is standing there alone with a storm of emotions he refuses to acknowledge. He looks up at the building and mutters this Thai phrase: "A devoted lover is always left waiting for the fickle-hearted one." Even though he says it like a joke, there's bitterness behind it. It's so obvious that he's projecting. He's the one waiting. He's the one feeling something he doesn't want to feel. And then the flashback hits. 2 nights ago, same place, same car, but a completely different Fan Xiao. Back then, he didn't even bother getting out of the vehicle. He watched You Shulang walk away with this cold, unreadable expression because, get this, it was the first time he experienced lust toward a man and it shook him. He didn't want to admit it. He didn't know how to process it. And for a moment, he even considered ending their entire arrangement because it made him uncomfortable. This is what makes Fan Xiao so compelling. He's calculating, arrogant, and always in control. Until You Shulang takes one step, and suddenly that armor cracks. And the way the novel describes You Shulang walking into the building that night, a wrinkled white shirt tucked into his pants, a slim, lean waist, shoulders slightly loose from exhaustion, languid, tired, yet somehow effortlessly seductive. Fan Xiao sits there, watching him, burning with a desire he's desperately trying to deny, and he blurts out this line, "No man could ever be more erotic than you." And he says it only to himself. But guess what? You Shulang hears something and turns around. Now imagine the panic. Fan Xiao instantly switches masks and says, "Good night." And the way You Shulang replies, soft, exhausted, and apologetic, "For tonight, I'm sorry." It sounds like 2 men sharing a secret that neither is ready to fully face. But then, the part that truly twists the emotional knife happens. Fan Xiao calls out to him again. He doesn't even know why his instincts moved faster than his brain. So he hurriedly invents a reason. "Didn't you want to ask me something?" You Shulang actually comes back, bends down to the window, and for the first time, we get a clearer sense of the man behind the calm demeanor. He explains he wants to ask about the investment because he needs it. But he tries to reassure Fan Xiao, saying he doesn't expect special treatment. He even tells him that whatever happens, he won't starve. That's the thing about You Shulang. He's proud, self-sufficient, and deeply professional. The novel emphasizes it in the way Fan Xiao notices his eyes, light brown, thick lashes, clear gaze, not seductive eyes, not manipulative eyes, just honest. Which is exactly why Fan Xiao is in trouble, because he starts bending rules around this man without even realizing it. He tells Shulang to trust him, promises that the project has potential, and casually admits he already pulled the proposal out of the rejected pile to review it again. That tiny smile that appears on You Shulang's face? That's gratitude mixed with something softer, something private. And Fan Xiao, who literally minutes earlier thought about ending everything, suddenly asks the most suggestive question ever. "How are you going to thank me?" He doesn't even wait for an answer. He's teasing, testing boundaries. Shulang laughs, shoulders shaking, but he plays along. And that moment? That's the first spark of true chemistry between them. But the next part changes the entire tone. Fan Xiao asks if You Shulang wants him to take revenge on someone. And the switch in Shulang's expression is immediate. Cold, sharp, focused. We finally get the name. Zhu Beiotian from Ruixinlang. Shulang says he'll handle it himself. And the way he explains it carefully, strategically makes it clear he's not naive. He's not the gentle pushover Fan Xiao imagined. He's someone who knows how to strike from the shadows when a direct confrontation won't work. And that strikes a nerve in Fan Xiao. He laughs and comments that he thought Shulang was a saintly type. And this man, this composed, soft-spoken man just mutters, fuck, turns around. And this composed, soft-spoken man just mutters, fuck, turns around, and walks off. That single word says everything, but then he stops. The moonlight hits him, he turns back, and walks toward the car again. Slowly, intentionally. And for the first time ever, Fan Xiao gets nervous. The closer Shulang gets, the more charged the atmosphere becomes. He leans down closer than he ever has before, so close that Fan Xiao's breath catches. He looks at Fan Xiao's clenched hand and asks, "Did I scare you?" And the thing is, he did. Not because he's frightening, but because Fan Xiao has no idea how to handle a man who moves with confidence without playing games. Then Shulang pulls out a pack of Thai cigarettes and casually asks for matches. Fan Xiao hands them over, still thrown off balance. And what does Shulang do? He tucks away the entire pack into his own pocket, pats Fan Xiao's coat, and with a cigarette between his lips says, "These cigarettes are really addictive." And just walks away. No kiss. No dramatic gesture. Just a cool, casual, unbelievably bold exit. And Fan Xiao collapses. He slumps back, finally breathes, and curses himself for thinking, even for a second, that Shulang might have been leaning in for a kiss. That's the moment the chapter leaves us with. Fan Xiao, the man who always wins, suddenly confused, overwhelmed, and losing control. Because of someone who doesn't even realize the power he holds. So, what does episode 3 tell us? It's the first real shift in their dynamic. Fan Xiao's attraction stops being a joke and becomes something raw and dangerous. You Shulang stops being the passive, polite employee and reveals strategic depth and unexpected boldness. And the tension between them? Oh, it's only going to get more explosive from here. And that brings us to the end of episode 3. A chapter that looks calm on the surface, but underneath it is absolutely packed with emotional landmines. This is the turning point where the story starts tightening its grip on both Fan Xiao and You Shulang, and honestly, on us too. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe for more. Your support really helps the channel grow, and I love reading your theories. In fact, tell me down below. Do you think Fan Xiao has already fallen without realizing it? Or do you think You Shulang knew exactly what he was doing when he walked back to that car in the moonlight?